Hi friends, welcome back to Fruit Mixer YouTube channel. And today we are standing in front of Tanjore Big Temple. Let's go inside and view the full beauty and full history of this Tanjore temple. Okay, let's go inside. This Bragadishwara temple was built by Rajaraja Cholan I between 1003 and 1010 AD. Bragadishwara temple is a temple dedicated to a Lord Shiva by Rajaraja Cholan. It is also known as Big Temple Rajarajeshwara Temple. In Tamil, the temple is called as Periya Kovil. It is one of the largest temples in India. The temple is an example of Hindu architecture of South India from the Chola period. The temple turned 1000 years old in the year of 2010. The big temple was built to grace the throne of the Chola Empire by the Emperor Arulmozhivarman, popularly known as Rajaraja Cholan. The esteemed architect and engineer of the temple was Kunjara Mallan Rajaraja Perundachen. From the epigraphical evidence, it is known about Rajaraja Cholan started building this temple on his 19th year and completed of his 25th year. It took just 7 years to complete the temple. In the later period, Maratha and Nayaks rulers constructed various shrines and gopurams of the temple. During the Maratha rule, the temple was named in Sanskrit as Bragadishwara Temple. In Tanjore Big Temple, we can able to see three entrances. The first entrance is Maratha entrance. This is the first gate that you will come across while entering the temple complex. This gate was built during the reign of the Maratha rule in this region. This is the simplest gate with the gopuram on top, but the gate is extended surrounding the temple. Most probably, the Maratha gate served as a wall of defense as the remnant of a moat could be seen surrounding the wall. And the second entrance is Kerala Tangan Tiruvasal. This is the second gate or gopuram after you cross the Maratha entrance. This structure is a classic example of Chola architecture. This gate was built to celebrate the victory of King Rajaraja Chola over the Cheras. Kerala Tangan Gopuram. This is 5-stage gopuram. In the front of the gopuram carved various form of Shiva Rudra Tandava pose. In the backside of the gopuram carved Krishna Leela. Mahavishnu in the front stage, Narasimha combating with Hiranya Kasivu in one side and Hiranya Samkara on the other side. On the top stage there carved the Shiva and Vishnu idols. And this is the third and final gateway before you enter the temple complex. Rajarajan Gopuram. Rajarajan Gopuram is built by Rajaraja Cholan and depicts the Chola architecture. The two huge 15 feet monolithic Devarpalas on either side of this entrance, which reveals that the god is everywhere, as shown by the upper two hands, and the pose of the right hand index finger denotes that God is one and only one. The entire temple is made up of granite stones. Historical evidence shows that there were no granite cutting quarry or granite sources around 50 km of Tanjore. The massive sized stones used to build the temple must have been brought from somewhere far away. Just imagine how they must have brought those heavy stones to the temple site. However, it is believed that elephants were used to pull the granite blocks to the temple site. It is said that 130,000 tons of granite was used to build the temple. Not many temples narrate the stories of their past like the Bragadishwara temple of Tanjore does. The detailed inscriptions, as lengthy as 107 paragraphs carved in stone at the temple, offers a peek into the temple's construction, its rituals and offerings, and many gifts it once received. These inscriptions, along with the temple magnificent architecture and art, also tell us a lot about its patron, one of the most prominent Cholas, King Rajarajan I, and how prosperous his empire was. This temple, more than 1000 years old now, is still an active center of worship and draws a flock of devotees every day. And the next interesting fact in Tanjore Big Temple is there are hundreds of underground passages in the temple complex. It is said that there are more than 100 underground passages that connected to the king's palace and various other places. In earlier days, it was said that the queens used these passages to move around. Nowadays, most of these passages are sealed. And if the people choose the wrong passage, then there are possibilities that the path can lead to the dangers as well. It can also be a trap for Rajaraja Chola's safety in the kingdom. There are lots of high quality paintings in the Tanjore Big Temple that explain many things about the kingdom of Chola dynasty and also the greatness of the King Rajaraja Cholan. Some paintings also explain about the Rajaraja Cholan's selfless bhakti towards Lord Shiva. Tanjore has a unique place in the history of Indian painting. It is so because the painting are splendid, beautiful, and looks very fresh as if the depictions were made recently. The biggest mystery of all the other mysteries in Tanjore Big Temple is the huge capstone in the top of the huge mandir. The weight of the capstone at the top of Tanjore weighs astonishingly 80 tons. No man-built shallow structure around the world has such huge stone cap at the top of the constructed temple. Why was the top of the big temple capped, and how did the Hindu builders of Tanjore were successfully able to place the heavy capstone at the top of the Gopuram on 216 feet high temple? And the answer is here. The Garbhagriha where Shivalingam is placed emits huge amount of electromagnetic positive energies. The 80-ton stone was kept as a repulsive force so as to make the energy revolve around the temple perimeter and keep the place pure and divinely graceful. The flow of energy moves around and within the Vedic structure, giving healthily calming, soothing and mentally composing effect to the people. At the top of the Sri Vimana of Tanjore Big Temple, near the neck of the Gopuram, there are 8 Nandis seen very prominently even while standing from the ground. These Nandis are huge and carved from single stone. A Nandi of the similar scale is seen on the southern Prahara. One can judge the size of the Nandi and its relative weight. On the front side of the Vimana, that is facing the east direction, one can see the sculptures of abode of Lord Shiva, called as Mahameru. The whole of Sri Vimana is built using granite rocks, and sculptures in them are covered by a thin layer of mortar to preserve the granite sculptures inside. The huge stone Nandi in the elaborately Nayak-built mandapam right before the entrance to Lord Shiva's main shrine is big and massive, measuring about 19 feet long and 12 feet height and 8.5 feet wide, made of granite stone and is monolithic, made from a single block of hard stone. The Tanjore Big Temple expounds the number of alphabets in Tamil by the distance and height it is designed. Soul letter 12. The height of the Lord Shiva in the form of lingam inside the temple is 12 feet. Body letter 18. The height of Shivalinga Bidam is 18 feet. The soul body letter is 216. The height of Gopuram is 216 feet. Tamil is a language that has totally 247 Tamil letters. The distance between the Shivalingam and the Nandi is 247 feet. Tanjore is an important center of South Indian religion, art and architecture. The big temple is an important example of architecture achieved during the Chola dynasty. And definitely one day will be not enough to see the full beauty of Tanjore Big Temple. Definitely we will upload another video of Tanjore Big Temple. Until stay tuned and like, share and subscribe our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching.